there, YouTube. I'm Deebo the Viking, and welcome back to Deebo Plays Grow Home. Now, first off, before anything, I realized I actually have some cough drops, so this episode is not brought to you by Hall's Triple Soothing Action Menthol Cough Drops. Thank you so much for helping soothe my throat, guys, because, you know, the talking is what does it. Like, my throat has been so scratchy. And with every word, it's like, oh God, need to cough. But I already feel it, like, these things are a godsend. Now, don't get me wrong, my throat's still nice and scratchy. But, like I said, I totally feel a difference already. Oh, nope, I need to go upwards. Now, I really like this game so far. It's really pretty. It's kind of trippy, though. It's really, ooh, I don't know. I can't really get the controls down. This is weird. But I think this is going to look super cool when I'm finished. I'm going to turn this into like my own little art project. Oh, look at that. There's mushrooms. Boing. Oop, can I? Oop, nope. Ooh. Yeah. So, last episode. Oh, whoa, what was that? That was cool, though. Whatever that was. In the last episode, I kind of talked about how I think I want to talk more about, like, my personal life and the things that happen. Now, the big reason why I wanted to do this... Oh, God, Halls, come on, do your job. I downed 2 of you. I got 2 of you in my mouth right now. Please don't take that out of context. Because I don't want 2 of you in my mouth right now. Unless you're wanting to be in my mouth. Oh God, this is weird. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to, like, start talking more about my personal life is because of one situation in particular that happened last night. Now, mind you, this is still the same recording as the last video, so, yeah, technically it was last night still. I had this man come into my work, and I work at a gas station overnights, so any of you that have done that in your life, you know, you get the drunkest of people walking in to your gas station at 1:30, 2 o'clock at night, you know, right before we stop selling alcohol. Jeez, this is a long way up. But anyways, so this guy, he came in looking for Twinkies. And I was like, you know, yeah, fair enough. Twinkies are good. People like Twinkies. Now, oh God. Now, the problem with this guy, though, is he was talking about these Twinkies like if he didn't get them, the world was going to end. Like, I'm talking Woody Harrelson from Zombieland freaking out. He's like, man, I need Twinkies. There's no Twinkies here. I'm like, no, we got them. He's like, you don't understand, man. If I don't get Twinkies, what is this? Oh no. He's like, you don't understand, man. If I don't get Twinkies, like, bad things are gonna happen. And at first I took that as a threat. I was like, excuse me? He's like, I really need Twinkies. I can't do without Twinkies. So I'm here like, oh, well, damn, I better get this man some Twinkies. You know, and he was, you could smell it on his breath. He was drunk as a moose. So I was like, oh my, is that a dodo bird? Oh my God, I love you. Come here. I love you. I love you. No, I love, don't make me choke you. Clarence, I love you. I love you, Clarence. Ooh, what the hell? Ooh. Oh. Anyways, back to the drunk guy. I'm sorry, that dodo bird really just threw me off. So, I show this guy the Twinkies, and he got so happy. Like, I've never seen anyone get so happy in general, let alone this happy over fucking Twinkies. And that's when things started to get weird. He goes, I really need to repay you. And I'm like, no, don't worry, man. This is what I do. This is my job. He's like, are you single? And about this time, the red flags are, like, coming up, like, did this drunk man just ask me if I was single? So, hesitantly, I tell him, yes, I am single, in fact. And then he asks me if I like big girls. Now, number one, I really don't have, like, I hate how people judge solely on looks. That really bothers me. I got it? Hold on a second. I don't want to... No! I hate how people judge solely on looks. That's not something I do. Beauty is more than just skin deep. I love the mind, honestly, more than I love the looks, because looks fade. I'd much rather find somebody that, has a brain and something smart to say. But that's not here nor there. Anyway, so I was just like, oh yeah, I like thick girls, there's nothing wrong with them. And then he said something that I really didn't think I was going to hear at 1:30 in the morning. Me and my girl are looking for a third person for our threesome. I'm standing here like, oh, what? In fact, I think I was so shocked, that's what I said. I was like, oh, what? And he's like, we'll smoke you up. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we'll get you really high, and then we'll double team my girlfriend. And, guys, I'm not trying to be lewd or vulgar. I'm literally just repeating what was said to me because I'm not smart enough to make this up. So I'm just sitting here like, what? He's like, dude, don't you want to get laid? Don't you want to smoke up and get laid? And I'm just sitting here like, listen, man, I gotta work. So, yeah, in all honesty, that's the reason why I thought about, like, making a podcast. Because it's like, how many people are going to tell me that at 1:30 in the morning, they were being offered a threesome by a drunk man who had this weird obsession for Twinkies? Not many, I don't think. Oh, God. Oh, God. So, yeah, and I have so many stories like that. Like, here's another great one that, like, I'll never forget as long as I live. I had another drunk gentleman walking into the gas station I was working at the time. And he starts staring me down. Like, I thought he wanted to fight or something. I was like, can I help you, sir? He's like, your beard. I was like, yeah. He's like, I wanna touch it. And he proceeds to grab me by the beard. Like, there was no warning, no nothing. He just grabs. He's like, I want to touch your beard. And grabs it and starts stroking my beard. So I'm just over here like, oh, okay. This is a thing that's happening. And he strokes my beard for a good 15 seconds. And then he looks at me, like, and you can smell the alcohol on him, by the way. He is super drunk. And he looks at me and he goes, I'm a champion. And all I could think to say was, yeah, I bet you are. And, when I stop and think about it, it was so disrespectful. But what are you going to say to a man who just stroked your beard? So I'm like, yeah, I bet you are. He's like, do you want to see my belt? And once again, that's when the, oh God, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Once again, this is one of those, the red flags were showing up. You want to see my belt? It's like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, I'll show you my belt. And stupid me, I humored him. I said, all right, let's see your belt, man. And I'll never forget this guy either, because he walks outside and then comes back in with a championship belt. Now, if it hasn't been made clear already, I live in Florida. There's a lot of, like, Florida-based wrestling. And there's one called, like, Um, EWI, I think it was. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I just remember because I'm like, wait, isn't that like what happens when you drink and drive? So yeah, he had something called the DWI title. Oh god, I don't have a flower anymore. And he's all like super happy about it. And he's like, yeah, I'm a champion. I won this tonight. And now I'm getting wasted. And I'm like, oh good, a champion stroked my beard. So I don't know. Like I said, there's so many. Oh, well, I'm not using that one apparently. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, that could have been worse. Yeah, so there's so many weird stories like that in my life, so I really feel like I could just go on and on for days about the weird people in my life. Let's find a place to like hold on to. Actually, let's just pause because we're actually out of time again. You know, I kind of like the vibes of these videos. Let me know how you feel, and I'm not gonna lie, my throat feels so numb right now. Thank you so much, Halls. Not brought to you by Halls. Um, like the video, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.